Did you know? Several U.S. states and cities have launched high-profile legal challenges against the federal government's expanded immigration enforcement operations. A move that is intensifying national debates over civil rights, federal authority, and public safety. In January 2026, the states of Minnesota and Illinois, along with the cities of Minneapolis, St. Paul, and Chicago, filed lawsuits against the Trump administration seeking to block or limit the deployment of thousands of Immigration and Customs Enforcement (ICE) and Border Patrol agents. The legal actions allege that the federal enforcement operations, described by the Department of Homeland Security as the largest in history, involve unconstitutional practices, including racial profiling, warrantless stops, and excessive use of force. The backlash followed a fatal incident in Minneapolis where a 37-year-old woman, Renee Good, was shot and killed by an ICE agent during an enforcement surge. That event sparked widespread protests and heightened scrutiny of federal tactics, including allegations that agents used pepper spray on demonstrators and conducted operations in sensitive locations such as schools and hospitals. Minnesota's lawsuit accuses the federal government of violating constitutional rights and subjecting local residents to arbitrary enforcement actions, while Illinois' legal filing criticizes menacing tactics used during raids and seeks limits on federal agents' authority in the state. Civil rights organizations, including the American Civil Liberties Union, ACLU, have separately filed lawsuits alleging racial profiling, unlawful arrests, and discrimination based on ethnicity, asserting that federal agents violated U.S. citizens' civil rights during the operations. Federal authorities defend their actions as lawful enforcement of immigration laws and argue that local resistance undermines public safety. The legal conflict has also led to broader political tensions, with some Republican-led states proposing laws to expand support for federal immigration enforcement and Democratic legislators pushing for stronger protections against what they call unchecked federal power. In a controversial development, the U.S. Justice Department has reportedly opened a criminal investigation into Minnesota Governor Tim Walz and Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey, examining whether their public statements and actions constitute interference with federal immigration enforcement, a rare escalation in a state-federal policy dispute. The legal battles and political divisions over immigration enforcement continue to unfold in federal court, highlighting deep disagreements about the balance